Now, before we start this video, I would like to give a quick shout out to the Fox range. As you guys may know, that's where I create all my content at. It's one of the most funnest, safest place that you can probably shoot at. It is 4 lanes. One is 100 yard. The other 3 are about 25 to 50 yard. And it's just perfect if you want to bring out a family, you know, just to teach them how to shoot and just to have a good time. So if you're local to the Fairbanks area, Alaska, check it out. So as you guys may know, I've been trying to suppress my MPXK for a long time. I've dumped a lot of money in trying to get that suppressor, you know, set right on that MPXK. And it's been a hassle. It's been a freaking pain in the ass. Now, as you guys may know, if you guys have been reading about the MPXK, there's been issues in terms of barrel accuracy and things like that when it comes to suppressing the MPXK. I kind of didn't want to go through the hassle of that, and I've always wanted to just SD the entire system, and I managed to do that today. So I've been doing my research, and I was looking at this company called Ronin Arms. At first it was out in Arizona, but now he's out in Texas. And the owner, his name is Scott. Amazing guy, man. He does fantastic work when it comes to pretty much creating SD systems for either the MP5, the MPX. I've seen him do it on a Strybog. It is insane, the amazing work that man does. So I went over and decided that I would like to SD the MPX and send it over to him. There were 2 options. It was the K version, pretty much just the compact version, or the full-length version. Now, if I want complete quietness, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way and I want the full-length version. And that's what I went with. So he creates these ports in the barrel that bleeds off pretty much your supersonic ammo and just makes it into subsonic ammo. It is insane. All right, guys. So I have here 115 grain supersonic ammunition. So you guys can see FMJ. So let's test this out. I'm going to be shooting at the berm. So first let's put 2 shots down to the berm, and then we'll move on from there. That's 2 shots. Now let's hit the steel right here and see where we're at. As you guys can see, it is much louder when it hits the steel than it is to just fire this thing. It's insane how quiet this thing is, man. It's insane. It is so crazy that I have to get a new shot timer. So you're not gonna have success in just having a regular shot timer. Your regular shot timers would not work. When I spoke to Scott, he did explain to me that the best shot timer that will work for something like this is, I believe, the Kestrel KST 1000. He said that was the only success he's had with a shot timer that will pick up the shots from this, pretty much from these systems. Now let's talk about the build breakdown here. So starting at the top, obviously, is the suppressor. I have is a 12-inch Ronin Katana suppressor by obviously Ronin Arms. The handguard is the Midwest Industries 10.5-inch handguard. It is the one that they recommend because it will fit the suppressor in. I did notice that even with this handguard, you have to be careful when adding attachments because you're gonna have to file down those, you know, the M-lock and the screws in order for you to be able to fit the suppressor nice and tucked inside of here. So keep that in mind. On the rail itself, I have a Purse 3, one of the most insane full power lasers that you can probably have. Love this laser. It's a Russian laser. So it's made by Zenico. Then on the side of that, I have a Surefire Turbo Scout Light with a Unity Axon switch. For better support, I have a BCM CAG grip, I believe it's called, with the Arisaka finger stop. It just gives me that better support when it comes to adjusting and be able to have that good grip there. And as you guys can see, it feels comfortable. I can activate my light super easy like that. On the top, I have a Kinetic Development Sidelock, I believe it's called, with the EXPX3 EOTech sight. Love this optic. This optic is just phenomenal. Had it for a couple of years now, and it's been running fantastic. I have about 2 or 3 of them right now at the moment, and it's just one of those optics that doesn't really fail me. At the bottom, we have an HRF magwell. This thing just gives me that good, easy support for quick reload. Just love this thing. I will probably, if I could, I'll probably run it in all my systems. So now at the back of that, I have the trigger, which is the Geissele SD3G, I believe it's called. This trigger is just fantastic, super nice and crispy, and no complaints whatsoever when it comes to this trigger. Just easy to follow up, you know, with my shots, and super comfortable on the finger. Now behind the trigger, I went with a different grip than the regular SIG grip. I went with the Driven Arms Co. VCG grip. This grip, fantastic. I love it. Just the way it just feels on the hand, and it's just, I feel like it's right. I feel like it's just meant to be. And that also complements the safety. I believe this is the Talon safety switch, which is perfect. Because of the grip, it just helps me pretty much just manipulate that safety super easy. So it is also at a 45-degree angle. This freaking safety is just perfect. Charging handle, running the Radiant Raptor for the MPX. Love this charging handle. If anybody has an MPX, I do recommend them to run this charging handle. Now I'm running the SIG 1913 folding adapter, I believe it's called, with the Magpul SLM mini stock, I think it's called. This thing is perfect in terms of support, in order for me to be able to just have that nice support when I'm aiming. It's just, oh man, I love it. SIG stocks, I'm not a huge fan of any of the SIG stocks, and I have probably almost all the SIG stocks that I can possibly get. It's just mainly because of my MCX and MPX. But I don't know, for some reason, I'm just not as comfortable with just the stock SIG stocks that they got. I don't know what it is. It doesn't give me that support as how the Magpul ones do when I'm needing to, you know, be comfortable and shoot. Probably preference, but and also face, you know, depends if you got a beard or not or anything like that. So keep that in mind. A lot of people, they may choose the SIG stocks. Some say it's comfortable, some say they are not. So keep that in mind. Now, when I tell you guys this is the definitive version of an MPX, this is peak right here. This is, I don't think you can make an MPX better than what this is at this moment. So keep that in mind, guys. This is a long journey, and I feel like I finally finished my MPX. I can finally say that. You know, a lot of people be like, yeah, you know, you never really finish your build. Well, I think we're done here. But yeah, guys, I'm happy how this turned out. It's just super quiet and just makes the range that much fun. I feel like even for newcomers, this would be perfect to go ahead and be able, if you want to teach them like firearms and things like that, this system right here is perfect. Just because of how, you know, how quiet this thing is. So anyways, guys, this is Python Versus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're brand new to the channel, please give it a like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos like this. So yeah, and there's a lot of more projects that are coming up. I got to do a few other videos on other projects. So keep that in mind. And yeah, just share this video. And I appreciate you guys. Take it easy and be safe out there.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the web.